All right, guys, what's up? Welcome back. Today, I have another PokeMMO video today for you guys. Today, I want to talk about how to price Pokemon on the GTL. This is something that I personally would have wanted to know a lot better when I first started out playing. So this video is kind of for new people, but I mean, for like older players or veterans, maybe you get a kick out of this. Maybe you laugh at me because I'm completely wrong. This is just my subjective opinion on how to do this. Basically just using pricing on the market on the GTL and just seeing what people are going to go for. So I got a couple things here. I got 4 from a Snorlax swarm, 4 Snorlax from a Snorlax swarm. I got 3 Pikachus just for funsies because I was trying to breed a Pichu and I got some extra. And then I got 5 Dittos with stats here. So let's go ahead and start off with the Ditto stats. So hopefully you can see this. If it's too small, I'm going to try to zoom it a little bit. But basically, how we're going to start is by looking at IVs. So we're going to type in the Pokemon specifically by lowest price. And in this case, I'm going to go with Ditto because Ditto, you don't have your own field group in Ditto, or egg group rather. Normally, you would sort by egg group. But as you can see here, Ditto has its own egg group. And I can show you that by hitting N on your keyboard. You're going to hit the Pokédex, or however you want to bring up your Pokédex. And go ahead. My Donphan just sold, actually. That's pretty cool. But here you can see Ditto has its own egg group, Ditto. So there's no point in sorting by Ditto egg group. Just type in Ditto. Now, in terms of how to sell this, what I'm going to do here, as you can see here, I have this as noted. So it's got 20 stats in 1, 2, 3, 4, and close to 20 in the other 2. So overall, a 135. Now, when I'm hunting Dittos, I normally keep anything above 130. It used to be 120, but now I realize that those don't really sell that much anyway on the GTL. So I'm going to start doing 130. And even 130 is not super great anyway. So what I'm going to do is hit 25 on the IVs that have it, and then 20 on the other IVs. So that's going to be these. So unfortunately, you're not going to have HP or special defense. We're going to go ahead and search. And as you can see here, 5K. And this one is similar in stats, maybe even better because it's got 30 defense. This one's got 31 defense. Wow, this is pretty new. So as you can tell here, this is not going to be comparable to like anything here. These are all 30 to 31 defenses. So I wonder why it's getting 30 defenses. Anyway, the fact that this one has not sold for 10 hours at 5K and is arguably better than mine, I'm probably going to put mine at 5K here. I'm going to put mine at 4999. 999, yeah, 3 nines, and go ahead and sell that there. That's just kind of my mentality. I tend to sell Dittos a little bit less than other people. That's just how I go. For the next one here, we got a 31 defense and a 25 attack. Let's just put that in, see what we get. We got 4,400. This is pretty cheap. That's basically my Ditto. Unfortunately, that's not really with the rest of them, and that just sold like just now, so that's probably going to get picked up real quick. What I'm going to do instead, this one's fairly comparable. I'm going to sell it along this side of it. These 5500s have been around for 2 days, so I'm going to sell less than that. This one's 5481, kind of a weird number. I'm going to go ahead and search or put it at 5480, just because I want that to sell. And if you put it for like even 10 Poke-Yen more, it might not sell for like 2 or 3 days, or maybe even longer. It might get lost in the shuffle, honestly. So Dittos, you want to keep in mind. Next up is a 31 attack, 25 special defense. This is pretty simple. 5,200 is the going price. That's what it looks like at least. So I'm just gonna go ahead and match it. No real point in like undercutting that. The next Ditto here is a pretty interesting one. It could have been a really good Ditto, but it has 0 HP, which really sucks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit 25, 25, 20, 25, and 25. Let's see what that brings us. That's going to give us this for 9 days. Okay, so things like this, like these, are overpriced and not selling. This is way overpriced. Wow, 22,000 for that. That's not good. Nobody's going to buy that. Without a 31 IV, this is tough to sell. I do like the speed and defense. It doesn't have great special attack. I feel like this is not going to sell super well. I'm going to go ahead and put that. I'm going to put that at 6,999. That's probably pretty low, honestly, but I'm hoping that that's low enough for it to sell. We got one more Ditto. I know, this is kind of similar at this point, but I just want to showcase, how I'm thinking about each Ditto. Another 1 times 31. Let's just go ahead and sell that for 5,299, undercutting everyone else. Now we're gonna look at Snorlax. Snorlax isn't, oh good, that's sold. Let's go ahead and hit Snorlax on the GTL. We have, it is a monster egg group. So let's go ahead, get rid of that. Let's just sort by monster egg group first, right? Unfortunately, a lot of my Snorlaxes here don't have stats from the swarm. So that's not helpful. Let's go ahead and clear that and just type in a Snorlax. We're gonna basically ask for the base price, which as you can see has been underinflated due to like 2 hours ago. That's basically when the swarm happened, not the storm. The swarm happened about 2 hours ago. So normally it's looking like about 4 or 5K. 4K is probably a little cheap. I mean, like I could sell it with the swarm stuff. Like 3K is way too cheap. I don't want to ruin the market that much. I feel like 4K is even ruining it already at some point. I feel like Snorlax isn't really used that much. This Nature's also really not used that much. So I'm going to sell this one very cheaply. Not super useful. They are all male. I feel like that's not going to matter. Yeah, they're mostly all male. This one's 5K for a female. I wonder if there's a difference actually. I'm very curious. Let's go ahead and sort. Maybe a little bit of a difference. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Not super big though. Let's go ahead and clear that filter. And I mean, yeah, this Snorlax, mild nature. Like nature is another thing you want to look at from time to time. But I mean, 4K for this, like, yeah, I'm just gonna sell it for $3,999. Yeah, Snorlax. Like, unfortunately, I didn't get anything good here. I could. Oh, that's sold. Wow, that was really fast. I'm gonna go ahead and sell this one as a gentle nature. Let's see if it is good. Another 4K. This isn't, I mean, like gentle's kind of whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and sell this for $3,799 just to try to get a little bit extra money out of it. But again, see 63 IV, like nothing really good here. Pretty bad overall. This lax nature might be worth a little bit more just because defense, not really, I guess. Without stats, they're pretty hard to sell. So let's just go ahead and do $3,799 again and get rid of that. Last up is some Pikachus here. And we did get a 1x31. Now this is a female Pikachu. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure female Pikachus, yeah, they're the lower price. The male Pikachus are where you're going to earn more money because they are breeders for the Field and Fairy egg group. So if we're going to sort by, let's see here. We're going to sort by Field. And you can see, yeah, I mean, like we could just sort by defense for now because we have that. So 31 defense, that is going to look like about 5K, 6K rather. So 6K there. And the other one is Fairy, which is also going to be about the same. Now, a female Pikachu won't sell as much as a male because the males are going to be the breeders. So I'm going to take out that part and sort by female. And I feel like these are not going to have, yeah, these don't really sell. So unfortunately, like even though these are like 1x31s, as you can see here, this Skitty is basically the same thing as mine. They're not going to sell. So I'm going to cheaply sell this if someone just like wants a cool Pikachu, I guess, just for $4,999. Again, because they're female, this one's like actually cracked out, you know, with great stats, but unfortunately, again, it's female, and so you're gonna suffer for that, or I'm gonna suffer for that. So this is gonna be a little tough. I'm gonna sell as a Pikachu because I'm sure people will want it as a Pikachu. 31 defense, 31 attack, nothing else really. So a female is actually gonna sell for 40K. Interestingly enough, it's only been around for a day. Let's go ahead and get rid of that and sort by the Field, not the flying Field. 30K. Okay. And Fairy. So females are about 35K. It doesn't matter though, because like people, I feel like nobody's gonna buy it as a female egg breeder, not female egg breeder, but you know, like as a female type, for breeding purposes. So if you're gonna buy this, I feel like you're gonna buy this for the sole fact of it being a Pikachu. So I'm gonna sell it off just in the Pikachu department, and yeah, I'm gonna sell it as $39.99. Whoa. Oh yeah, hit the wrong button there. $39.99. So that's that. And the last one here. I don't want to make this video too long. How long is this video? Hopefully it's not too long. We actually got really lucky with another good Pikachu. I only caught like 6 or something, and like a lot of these were good. Again, all of them were female, unfortunately. So let's just go ahead and sell this off. 31 and a 30 HP as well. Not bad. In this case, well, this one's actually pretty similar. In this case, to get a better accurate one, I'm going to type in 30 for both, and you'll see something like this is a little more, you know, like, oh, it could be either, right? So 16K. Again, this is for male, and this has been around for 6 days. It's a long time for a Pikachu. The fact that it's female is not a good sign. I wonder why this one is so, oh wow, 80K, but it's got a lot of good stats. The fact that it's female really hinders things. So things to keep in mind, basically: nature, gender, egg group, and IVs. Like, those are the main things you want to keep in mind. Sometimes, like, you know, later on, like, move sets will matter, abilities, if they're carrying an item, particle effects. Like, these are like some of the later things that you can worry about. But like for beginning, you know, selling stuff off, you don't have to worry about it too much. So honestly, this is a pretty tough sell. I think, again, I'm probably just gonna have to sell it as a female Pikachu, which is pretty nuts. That's 25K and it hasn't been sold. So I mean, it's a little tough. I'm just gonna sell this for 15K. I feel like that's overpriced. I don't think that's gonna be sold, but there it is, man. Hopefully you enjoyed it. That's basically it for this video. If you did enjoy this, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and let me know what videos you want to see me do in the future. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.